Hello everybody, and today I come here to share with you the 15 weird questions tag. This was done by Christina Sanders first. She said, anyone that wants to be tagged and do this, go ahead and do it. So that's what I'm going to do because I have nothing else to do. I'm bored and probably will watch some Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt after I'm done. And it'll be awesome. Christina, I am a newer subscriber of hers, and so far she seems so sweet. So please check her out down below. I will leave her 15 weird questions tag video along with her channel, and we will do that. I hope you check her out because she seems super sweet. And now we begin with the questions. 1. What's a nickname only your family calls you? My family has come up, and extended family, with the nickname Sneff, S-N-E-F-F. I've been called that since I was younger. They call me Steph also. Once in a while they'll bring up like, hey Sneff, or hey Snuffleotopus, or many variations of it. If you look, my channel's actual URL is Snefflicious. Who knew 9 years ago that I'd be wanting to do YouTube and would want my real name instead of Snefflicious? Because that is so 90s, or early 2000s, or whatever, and it wasn't even 9 years ago, wasn't even then. Okay. And I also know I have a good friend when they start calling me that. 2, what is a weird habit of yours? Weird habit of mine is I probably have many. The one that can pop out in my head right now is I really don't like spoons. I like to eat things with forks, and even if they're not meant to be eaten with a fork, like Jell-O or ice cream, I prefer eating it with a fork, but if someone gives me a spoon, I'll use it. I just don't like using a spoon. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? I don't think they're weird. I don't think any of them will classify as weird, but I'm afraid of every freaking thing. I'm serious. You name it, I am probably afraid of it. Just today, in the basement, since the weather was warmer, a wasp got in the basement, and I had to kill it, and I was terrified of it. And I was just like, ugh. But I murdered that bastard. My most feared thing is lightning and thunder, storms, and fireworks. Anything that can make a loud, sudden noise scares the shit out of me. And natural disasters, oh, just the thought of them. Oh, no. Okay. What's the song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? I really don't have shame when it comes to listening to music. As you can tell, like, I'll just be like, oh, hey, I like this. And, nothing really, like, bad, but, like, I have felt guilt for, like, busting out some peeves. That, and then, I don't know why I love every song Fifth Harmony puts out. I don't know why. It's like, I don't know why I like this, but I do, and I really like it, and it's scary. What is one of your biggest pet peeves? My biggest pet peeve is when someone leaves time on the microwave. You know, when you put it in for like a minute and 30 seconds, but the last 30 seconds you press stop, and you take your food out, but you don't press clear, and it says 30 seconds on it, and not like 1 o'clock in the morning, or whatever time it is, you're eating your freaking food, and it drives me nuts. What's one of your nervous habits? When I'm nervous, I'll tend to pull at my hair. Like, I'll either pull at it, or if I'm really nervous, I'll pulled chunks of it out. I know that's horrible, but like in high school, I remember there being like, it was like a shed. Like there would be hair everywhere, and they'd be like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "Oops," and like I tried to nonchalantly just walk away from the conversation. What side of the bed do you sleep on? I sleep in the middle. I don't see myself sharing a bed with anyone anytime soon or in the future. Like, it would make me claustrophobic, I think, because after so many years of not sharing my bed, I would hate it. But I do tend sometimes to stay where my bed is now on the left side, just because like I roll over on to my right side, but if a bed is against the wall, I'll roll over and face the wall. That's like a weird thing of mine. What was your first stuffed animal and what was its name? I'm gonna show you him and you're gonna feel bad for him. His name is Garfunkel, and he's my favorite thing ever. Yes, Garfunkel. I know his real name is Garfield, but as a child, I called him Garfunkel. Look at his poor eyeball. And he's losing some hair. He's been losing hair. And his poor butt and his tail. And then his smile was the first thing that ever went besides his tail. His tail has been reattached multiple times. And I know he just looks old, but I love him. He was my first. And even if I don't like just have him nearby, I put him under my head sometimes, like a pillow, to watch TV. And I just like the texture of it. What drink do you always get at Starbucks? There's no Starbucks near me. The closest one I can think of is an hour away. But when I go on vacation, there's Starbucks down in Virginia. Like, there's always seems to be one in the Targets, and I'll get like a non-coffee drink because I fucking hate coffee. I know I have very strong feelings about coffee, and I'll get like a cream, like a vanilla cream or a chocolate chip cream or whatever it is, like that tastes good but isn't coffee. And it's okay to have that once a year. 10. What is a beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? I don't preach beauty rules on this channel. As you could tell, I'm not doing my makeup all the time in every video. Like, when I do, it's fun, but like, that's not me to wear makeup every day, so why would I wear like makeup every day on every single one of my videos? It just wouldn't make sense to not do that. But one thing I do think is important is skincare, as I learn as I get older. With my breakouts, I'm breaking out right now, and it's a nightmare, and I don't know why. It's driving me crazy. But that would be the one thing if I did preach anything. But I am of the belief that when it comes to beauty, you make your own rules. You do what you are comfortable with. Like, for example, I don't really wear eyeliner because I don't like things near my eye like that, pointy. And I don't wear mascara because I think I love my lashes. I will use sometimes this primer stuff from Mary Kay or anything that's like clear, but I won't use like the black mascara. I just don't do it. I don't like it, so I don't do it. That's how it should be. If you don't want to wear lipstick, don't wear lipstick. If you don't want to wear eyeshadow, don't wear eyeshadow. If you want to wear foundation, wear the fucking foundation. You know? We make our own rules. 11. Which way do you face in the shower? I face both ways because I'll get in. We have a big walk-in shower, and most of my stuff is in the back, and I'll face that way. I love the feeling of the hot water on my back, but I'll turn around to get like a washcloth or a piece of I keep soap that up there, my hair stuff in the back, scrubs in the back, but I keep my sponges and stuff like that in the front. So I face both ways. 12. Do you have any weird body skills? No. No, I do not. Like, if there was a farting competition, maybe. And I know that's crass. But, you know, we keep it real here. That's the only thing I could think of, honestly. Like, I don't have any skills when it comes to my body. 13. What is your favorite comfort food? Food that's bad, but you love to eat it anyway. I usually find comfort in ice cream. I like ice cream, and I will find comfort in it. But if we're talking about, like, loving food that's bad for you, that you only have once in a while, it would be Taco Bell. It is my favorite fast food, whatever you want to call it. I don't get it often because it's bad for my stomach. But when I get it, it's like, oh, I love this. Ooh. 14. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? I usually say, that's my jam. Whenever I like a new song, I'm like, that's my jam. Like, I may not say it, like, I'll say it to my sister all the time and it drives her crazy. But that's the only, like, quote for me, I think, is, that's my jam. And 15, the last one. Time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? So you want to know what I really wear when I go to bed? Alright, I walk around in t-shirt and pajamas, or a nightgown and some sweats, just so I have pants on if somebody comes over. But when I actually sleep, I can't, I have to just wear underwear, because honestly, with these babies, I get all twisted up. Any other of you big boob ladies out there, come on, tell me, you don't feel the struggle when you're tossing and turning and your boobs are like going one way and your other body parts want to go another. You just feel twisted in a t-shirt or something. It's just, I know, it's not a good sight to think of, but that's what I do. It's natural. It's the human body. Yeah. So anyway, that concludes the 15 weird facts tag. And if you want to do it, I will leave the questions below. I tag anyone that wants to do this, challenge them, all my weirdos out there. And check out Christina, because she seems awesome possum.